Hi, today is old school talk. Um, this is mostly for the younger group, for the younger people that may be watching, and I hope there are some. It's mostly about those who have children at an early age, young people, teenagers, and it's just to a reminder that a lot of times we are bombarded with so many things in life that we have to tend to, such as providing for the children in their physical needs, that many times we forget to feed their mind. Um, uh, from all of my researches that I've done, I learned that we start them off early uh, with the things that we want them to know, whether it's the type of music, the kind of culture, just basic things. And a lot of times, people also do not remember that it's really important to have both parents in the child's life because, it's just like two heads are better than one. The saying that two heads are better than one, because like one parent may be able to see something and pick up some things and help their child. And a lot of us who have come from the single parent homes, we have been suffering. Oh, we have suffered to many things, because, as the words say it, that we perish for lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many things that we just don't know, and every little thing that we can learn to help us along the way, it's going to be grand, you know what I'm saying? And it just gives you just that much more advancement toward mapping out a decision for our life, as we grow older. My last tape was talking about just getting into self and eight things about ourselves, so you can look at that one, also review it if you would like to. And it's just about, just being able to know yourself first, because many times, like, if you're just a teenager, and especially those that like and I know this is where the 13-year-old have them babies, but some 14s and 15, 16-year olds, they have the babies, and many times your life has not really been developed. You may not be aware of it. You may not have opened yourself up to know yourself, and realize that so much was missing. And so if you're trying to raise someone else, your raising has not been completed. And to be aware of it, to hear this, to understand that puts you in a place where, okay, now I did see a lady the other day on the one of the videos that someone had, that she had her baby at 13. They both went back to school together, got their doctorate degree, and I thought that was really wonderful. And I would love to see more African Americans advance themselves academically, educationally wise, and because the more that we know, the better we off we are to budget better, plan better, to organize our all programs for our family. Because if you sit around the house with a baby for 1 or 2 years and you do nothing but goo 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 ga 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 ga, wonderful, oh, love you, love you, love you, that's really grand, because love is a major thing that a child needs. But those children needs to be developed. So reading them books, having a program for your child is really wonderful. If you're not going to work or something, then it would be good to have a program for you as well as your child. I mean, I know it looks like I'm really running somebody's business by saying this, but if it's only one or two people who can get something from this and understand what I'm trying to share as a 66-year-old lady who has gone through much in life, who learned some things the really hard way. My mom had 7 girls, And so, I mean, think about how much time you can give to seven girls now. But now, as I grew older, I realized that we have meetings, family meetings, where you can get everyone together and say, okay, guys, we are going to be doing this. And so I want to familiarize everyone with our program, the family program. And, and I know my godson, they have a lot of boards for things that needs to be done in the house, scheduling and all of that. They're pretty organized about how they want some things to go. But I also know that they're working on other things too, for as developing those children. Think about it like this: if a child grows up the way that the Tarzan story goes, like out there by the animals and stuff, they will learn stuff, but they will learn more like outside stuff, like how the birds sounds, how the whatever other animals in that environment, how they sound, how they behave. So, and I'm saying that to say that it is so important